Hello, and it's a lovely Sunday afternoon here as I'm recording this. I just want to do a quick video of TrainSim World 5 because I've not uploaded on YouTube for quite a while. So this is TrainSim World 5 on the PC. I thought we could do. We could just have a quick go. I fancy driving either a 158 or a HST. Sometimes you do, don't you, on a Sunday? Midland Mainline is the latest DLC that I bought, but this is the collection that I've got. We've got, well, you can see what we've got there. I don't need to list it all off. A lot of UK stuff. The American stuff, I've not really. I struggled with some of it on the sand patch grade, like having multiple locomotives in consist. I just kept stalling it on the hill, so I'll work it out eventually. But let's stick to something I know, and I think maybe Midland Mainline's got both HSTs and 158s. We have scenarios, and we have timetables. The night train, I won't do that because it's probably going to be pitch black, and you won't see anything. That will make for an interesting video. Set pieces. You're in the yard today. Find out what it takes to keep trains flowing on the main line. That could be interesting. Chasing yellows. Due to harsh weather, a class 158 is slowing down the service. It's no trouble at all. Heavier than usual snowfalls led to a blockage at the Red Hill tunnels. A diversion must be made. Is that at night time? That sounds fun. Not quite awake. Can't make your mind up. That's quite apt. Indecisive weather. Oh, let's do that. It's a 20-minute one. Let's see. So if you're liking this so far, it's not doing anything. I do more of this on Twitch. I can't think of how many hours I've spent on TrainSim World, but here we are. Passenger service to Matlock today. Let me put my teeth in. That would be a good place to start, maybe. Somehow I'm not walking. I am now. Right. There are quirks of the game. Yeah. I know. Bloody hell, give me a chance. Is the key on? The key's on. Are we in? We're already ready to go. Look at this. But more importantly, what station is this? Nottingham. I had to make a diversion via Nottingham from Grantham. The East Coast Main Line had closed down. I was a passenger, obviously. I'm not a driver. I think we could turn DRA off because we've got a green light. We won't get moving if we don't turn that off. Anyway, I had to go via Nottingham. The East Coast Main Line had closed. The LNER train, Azuma, managed to pull into Grantham. And then a 9-carriage Azuma expected to fit on a 2-carriage 158 heading to Nottingham from Grantham. By chance. Let's give the guard a signal. Let's get the brake off. By chance, I managed to just run across the bloody bridge and get there in time. And actually get on the 2-car train and get a seat. Let's put that on to day running. Is it daytime? What time is it? 12:01. It's supposed to be daytime. I'll open windows so we can get some loco sounds. Oops, speeding already. So the top right there is I say it's the new UI. It's been about for a while. It's different from the base game as it first released, I believe. Or certainly different from TrainSim World 4. And there you've got a scale of 0.0 0.9 mile scale, and those are your speeds and your lights coming up there. So pay attention to the top right. You get the wipers going. What do you think? Slow. Turn on safety system DVD to receive additional points. I mean, I've got a fair amount of safety. I don't think I need any more safety than that. We're safe. Famous last words. We're safe. Do we need any more audio? Let me just... I've been struggling with the audio balance. Master volume's at 95. So we turn the menu music down. The game effects are quite high. Let's turn them up 10%. And the ambience is up. UI down. Yeah, we don't need great big bing bong bings. Yes. There we go. A bit more train sound. We can speed up a bit. We've got to 50. Soon to 40, so try not to go too. I mean, look at that trap coming up. We've got 40, 80, 40. By the time you've sped up to 80, you'll have to come back down again. Very atmospheric. The game does atmosphere really good. Shit, speeding through points. Oh god, I don't think we're going to gold medal this one. Never mind. Who needs gold? It's good to have gold. I would put the wipers on fast, but if I do that, then it becomes a bit blurry and it's a bit annoying. Is it? Ah, it's livable. And I have to bear in mind that the icy conditions will extend the braking distance. But quite when, it's quite an art form getting your train to stop in the right place. In any condition other than dry, to be honest. Sure, that's a bit nippy. I could feel the ice on my skin there. Here we go. What we got? A 4-car 158. In East Midlands livery. Livery. I can never know if it's livery or livery. Livery, I think it is. What's the difference? We've got a green and looks like 2 yellows coming up, but I think we're going to have to start slowing down for the station stop. The next station stop. They say that on the announcements now, the next station stop. And I believe, I'm not sure, but I think that is because if they say the next stop is Leeds, then if they get held up at a signal, are people going to try and get out of the doors? So they have to say the next station stop will be. I mean, the world that we live in today, honestly, I won't put it past if that's the actual point of saying the next station stop. But you said the next stop was Leeds. Fucking signal. Right. Don't need to swear. Come on. A good rule of thumb is to be around 20 miles an hour. Well, no, actually, slower than that. Depends on the platform length. Ooh, hey, what happened there with the lighting? I think they've dropped the bomb. The game's just gone nuclear white. 90 yards. I think we could start applying brake 1. Let's creep up on the stop. Release it. At Beeston. Beeston! And apply it again, and hopefully we'll get a nice... Within 10 yards I like to be. I like to be within 10. There we go, 5. A nice steady stop. Not bad at all. And we unlock the doors. I put the brakes on full service. Ooh, some interesting speed restrictions coming up there. 30 miles an hour. Just probably stop increasing speed. Drop the throttle. And attempt to just gently drop down. I'm guessing we're crossing points, and I just seen the points there for 30 if you were crossing the points. I guess at that point we're going to be crossing points. double yellow aspect on the horizon. That is a warning. That is to prepare you for potential red. Get ready to slow down. Start slowing down, rather. I think, I mean, you'll be able to tell from this that I'm not actually... I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a professional, is what I'm saying. As you will probably be able to tell from this, I just enjoy the game and I've put a lot of hours into the game. Very rudimentary and basic understanding of the mechanics of how the game works, not real life rail operations. Looks like just using brake 1 we might approach this set of points without overspeeding too much. There we go, we're going through. Up and over, and are we going across again? That's the question. Let's release the brakes. It looks like we are. Nicely done, if I do say so myself. We're snaking across the lines. We can add a bit of juice, a bit of throttle. Let's reclaim our 30. And pay attention to the fact that the station coming up is less than a mile away. Heading around this curve to Long Eaton Station. On the approach to Long Eaton. We got still less than a mile. We can go a little bit. We can get to 30. We're allowed to go to 30, right? Mind you, there's a 10 coming up. Let's just be wary of this 10 coming up because we're at twice the speed of the limit that potentially is going to affect us here. Let's drop down to brake 2. Just get us in there. Don't be racing around this corner. It's like we're crossing this complex set of point work here. In the snow. And I think we're going straight onto the next platform. I mean, we've got 900 yards. It would be pointless. I mean, we can go a bit faster than 10. I'm not saying creep up at the station at 10 miles an hour. It's not going to disappear and run away. But we don't want to overshoot it either. We've got passengers that need to get off. And ones that need to join. Our snow-covered 158, battling the weather, atrocious conditions, 500 yards on the approach. Let's make sure the throttle's off. And put some brake on. The thing actually, the stops do creep up on you. You can be playing a game, rattling along at 80 miles an hour, and before you know it, you're up on your stop and you've overshot it, and that's it. I mean, the way to get a scenario failed is to overshoot a red light. If you overshoot the station, you'll still be able to progress, but you won't be getting the gold medal. I don't think I'll be getting a gold medal on this one. I'm not sure. We'll find out at the end. Not that it matters. I mean, don't need a gold medal. It's nice. And we'll get within our magic 10 yards of the stop. I don't know why the guard's buzzer wasn't working earlier. There we go. Beautiful town of, where are we? Long Eaton. We're at Long Eaton. Keeping an eye out. A lot of spilt rubbish there. Never mind. Too late now. So there are like tasks that you can do as a driver. Wait for the buzzer. Shit, I didn't put it up. Wow, what happens to the light in there? Yeah, it's not working. Next stop, Spondon. Is this the last stop? The penultimate stop? The penultimate stop is Spondon. Ladies and gentlemen, please have your tickets and rail passes ready for inspection. Sorry. Passengers. Can all passengers please have their rail tickets and passes ready for inspection? Thank you. Thank you for travelling East Midlands trains today. We hope you've had a pleasant journey. So pleasant that the recording is that the voiceover is pre-recorded, and yeah. I don't think we've got close to threatening 100 miles an hour on this yet, have we? And 3 miles to go. We might just, we're 75 miles an hour at the moment. On a slight incline. If you look at the 0.1% incline, the top left there. And we've also got that next to next to where it says the next stop is, you have that barbershop pole kind of indicator. And that is an indication, so as we get closer you'll see it empty, and then it starts to, as HST, look. Wow. It starts to fill up. So that's an indication as well of if you want to use that, but we've got a double yellow coming up, so that means we're going to have to ease back on the speed. Clear the AWS. We're into green. Next light is green, so we can actually put the throttle back on. But being aware that we're approaching 85 miles an hour, with 1.5 miles to our station stop. It would be a shame to mess this one up, but we've got plenty of time to start applying brakes. The brakes in the 158 are not that bad, to be honest. They're quite sharp, even in adverse weather conditions. So this game, I absolutely love TrainSim World, and you might be watching this and thinking, well, what do you do in this game? This is it. Start slowing down. Might need to put brake 2 on. I'm getting a bit close to that. I don't like it. We're approaching that a little bit too fast for my comfort. Yeah, get brake 2 on. Get brake 2 on. Maybe get brake 3 on, actually. Brake 3. Full service. Oh no. It's not looking good. Anyway, I absolutely, as I was saying, I love this game. I just love picking it up. If you just want to empty your mind and do something to help you relax, I find this very relaxing. We're going to overshoot this on you. We're going too fast, too busy yapping, flapping my gums. Oh no. This will be an excellent showcase that you can overshoot the station, still continue, hopefully. Oh no, no, no. Don't let it stop you having fun. As I said, I didn't know what I was doing. I was going way too... Well, look. The people in the last 2.5 coaches can get off. Everybody else, don't bother. You're going to break your legs. This would be an absolute dismissal from your job and duties as a train driver if you did this in real life. I'm pretty sure. If not dismissal, you would not be working on driving a train for a long, long time. Never mind, but proof again that I ain't an expert at this. I'm no expert at this. I just like playing it to chill out, so. We can lock the doors and we'll get a buzzer from the signal, from the guard, who's probably very irate at us. There should be a beep machine going, you beep, 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 beep. Sorry. Let's go. That's an interesting noise. What's happening? That is an interesting noise. Struggling with the traction. What is going on? Let's just ignore it and carry on. The last stop is Derby. This train will be going out of service at Derby. I'm pretty sure it's not performing at all. The brakes are released. We wouldn't be going if AWS had been triggered. We're just slipping. Have we got any, like, do we have any sand? We don't have sand. It's not a steam train. It's not a steam train. The train isn't sounding healthy at all, is it? Isn't sounding good. Cannot get any sort of speed out of it. Again, my inexperience showing. I don't know if anything on there is showing any faults, if them buttons have lit up. If they have, they're not pressable. That's making a noise. Even with the throttle off. Thankfully, Derby is the final destination for this service. Again, I don't know if it's simulated a fault with the train and we've got to take it out of service. I don't know. Would overshooting the station have caused it to glitch a bit, maybe? Ooh, a river. We'll limp it back into the station. So as you can see, the barber shop pole indicator type thing at the top left there is decreasing as we get closer to Derby Station. That can also be an indicator of for you to help you stop on time. And we've got a double yellow coming up. We get AWS. I'm going to start slowing us down. We've got the incline actually on our side here. The 0.5% incline. Gravity will help. As we approach Derby, and we've got a red light as well. A red light we need to be aware of at the platform. And we're going down to 30 miles an hour as we cross. We're not crossing over. Crossing over here. Well, it said 30 and it's now 25, so let's just drop it down and down. Which actually we need to be a bit more because we've got 400 yards, not long to go. And we're still 20 miles an hour. Be comfortable. Around 10, I can bring it to a stop at 10, easy. Could have gone through here at 25 and I'm sure the passengers would much more appreciate that we get there on time. Having said that, there doesn't seem to have been a schedule this service. It's snowing and it's in Britain, so you'll get there when you get there and you'll be thankful that you actually got there and the trains weren't cancelled. That's how we do railways in Britain. Be damned if you were 2 hours late. Just be thankful the train was running and you got there. Slightest snowflake actually and these trains will be cancelled in all reality. One snowflake on the Met Office Tower and the whole rail network stops. That's a white Christmas. And here we are, passengers, we are approaching. This is your final destination stop. This service terminates at Derby. It won't let us stop until we get closer. I thought I could pull that off. It didn't work. It weren't buying it. It says, no, you will stop within the stopping distance. Don't be scared. Don't. Yeah, I don't know if this service is continuing. I'm certainly not continuing this service. This is where it stops for me. So, sucks to be you if you wanted to drive the train that if you want to ride the train I'm driving. Oh, come on. So this is another thing. Sometimes it can be really finicky. Like you saw at the previous stops, it would give me it as long as we're in 5 yards of the... So let's watch this. We're well within what we'd have been before. It's not giving it, but let's stop here. Oh, fantastic. Now, for unexplained reasons, I had to be within 3 yards. 5 yards, not good enough. 3 yards was fine. Earlier, well overshot it, like 20, 30 yards. Fine. So you have these rules that the game, you never quite know. That's the only thing with TrainSim World. You never quite know what rules it wants you to play by on any given service. Sometimes being within 10 metres is fine. Sometimes you have to be within 3 metres of the stop. And it's random. Who knows when? What a mix. Well done for making it through it well. Not without fault. I still got a gold. Even though, look at that, penalties for speeding. Not bad. Not bad. Still made it through with a gold. Right, that'll do for this video. If you'd like to see more of this stuff, let me know. Leave a comment or a like. All that YouTube stuff. But for now, until next time. Oh, I meant to say you can catch me on twitch.tv/Zomb8. ZOMB number 8. So Zomb8 on Twitch. Tuesdays and Thursdays most weeks for a couple of hours. Usually of TrainSim World as well, but other games too. Right, bye for now. Bye bye.